Hello everyone. It looks like the European economy is in a bit of a pickle right now. With the high inflation, war, and clear demand crunch, things have been pretty tough for businesses of all sizes. But small and medium enterprises, SMEs, in particular have had a rough go of it. You see, when the economy takes a hit, big companies tend to have a little more wiggle room to weather the storm. They've got more resources and can more easily adapt to changing circumstances. But small and medium companies, that is, the SMEs, they're the little guys. They're the ones who really feel the pinch when things get tough. But don't worry, all is not lost. There are still plenty of things SMEs in Europe can do to survive and even thrive in these difficult times. What should SMEs do to survive and thrive in tough circumstances? The most important thing is to adapt the business strategies to the changing economy and market situation. The world is changing fast, and businesses need to change with it to survive. What are the main changes in the economy and market? 1. High inflation and rising interest rates, which lead to rising costs for businesses. The European economy is not optimistic. Because Europe has higher inflation, the European Central Bank has to keep interest rates higher for a longer time to bring inflation down. This will increase the cost of business operations and financing. 2. High uncertainty and risks. The economic conditions of European countries are quite different. If the high interest rates last very long, will there be any country that can't bear it? What will happen then? Will it trigger the next European debt crisis? There are high uncertainty and risks, in addition to the rising cost for businesses. 3. Globalization is turning to deglobalization. Economic globalization has been practiced for many years. This has greatly improved the efficiency of business operations. On the other hand, globalization has also increased the dependence on other enterprises and regions. With geopolitical conflicts, economic downturns and uncertainties, and supply chain issues, dependencies by globalization pose increasing risks to businesses. Thus, many companies are implementing deglobalization in one way or another, to some extent. 4. Shrinking demand. Because of the high inflation, and the fear of economic recession, people become more and more reluctant to spend money. People tend to reduce spending except for necessities and utilities, for example, food, telephone, internet, etc. This will significantly reduce revenue for many businesses. 5. AI can do creative work. Before, people predicted that AI would replace simple and repetitive tasks, but unable to replace creative jobs. With the emergence of AI apps like ChatGPT, DALL-E, InVideo, ClipDrop, etc., people are surprised to find that AI can do creative work, for example, programming, making reports, generating creative photos and videos, etc. Now, many high-tech companies are laying off employees, while easy jobs are on the rise. This may change the market and business direction. How should SMEs adapt their strategies to the new economic situation? 1. Reduce debt and leverage. Due to the higher interest rate, debt becomes more and more expensive. With the economic and market uncertainties, the risk could be very high to use high leverage. Therefore, it's cost-efficient and safer to reduce debt and leverage if possible. 2. Optimize the supply chain and keep the expenses low. Every cent counts when the economy is in a slump, so make sure you're not spending more than you need to. This means cutting back on unnecessary expenses, like fancy office space or fancy coffee. Optimize your supply chain to reduce your expenses, and prioritize your customers and suppliers. Prioritize your activities and focus on the most important ones, for example, the activities that can generate most revenues, and that crucial for the future, etc. 3. Switch to or focus more on the low-end markets of necessities and utilities. During the economic downturn, demand in most markets is contracted, except for necessities, for example, food, and utilities, for example, healthcare, telecom. Instead, the market for cheap necessities and utilities is supposed to grow substantially, for example, cheap supermarkets and their suppliers, cheap necessities stores and producers. If you can sell your products or services to these markets, you have a chance to grow your business during the economic downturn. 4. Hold enough cash. To mitigate the risks in the high uncertainty market, hold enough cash for emergencies. 5. Take advantage of AI tools to increase productivity. As mentioned before, some new AI tools can make reports, programming, photos, and videos. Try to use them to improve efficiency. You may need to change your focus and business process because of this. 6. Prepare your business for the economic upturn. The economy will come up. You need to consider now the strategies for the future economy upturn, and prepare for it. The market has changed significantly and you will probably need new strategies. Under the condition that you can survive in the economic downturn, start and continue the activities that takes long time, for example, product development. In short, in difficult situations like this, small and medium companies in Europe, SMEs in Europe should 1. Reduce debt and leverage. 2. Optimize the supply chain and keep the expenses low. 3. Switch to or focus more on the low-end markets of necessities and utilities. 4. Keep enough cash and inventories. 5. Take advantage of AI tools to increase productivity. 6. Prepare your business for the economic upturn. If you have specific questions about your company, you can contact me via my LinkedIn profile, which is in the description of this video. Good luck.